topic of losing somebody really important to you. Whether you lost that person through death or you lost that person through the dissolution of the relationship, there are times in our life where we experience the pang, that intense pain, when we lose somebody. I'm here to share a ray of hope with you guys. My name is Emily Harrison. I am the founder and director here at the Akashic Academy. And today I want to share with you a meditation that you can do if you are feeling that intense heartache that comes when we experience separation. Before we do the meditation together, I just want to remind everybody that separation is actually a false state of existence. It doesn't really exist. The bigger truth is that we are all connected in oneness, regardless of if we are present with one another, if we are on different levels of consciousness or different sides of the planet. We are creating the reality that we are experiencing. And if you are experiencing pain because there is someone in your life that you miss, let me invite you to consider you're tuning into separation. You are tuning into a false truth. And while I'm not a psychologist, and I do understand that there are states of grieving that are documented that we as humans should move through when we experience grief like this, I'm not here to say that that is right, wrong, or otherwise. I'm just here to share with you guys that we create the reality that we are experiencing. And when we recognize that we are tuning into separation instead of tuning into oneness, there are certain practices that we can do, such as this meditation that you guys are tuning into, that will help tune our radar, shift our awareness back into a state of oneness. And that has a way of magically lifting the density of some of this heartache. Okay, we're just gonna do a little breath work here together just to create the space and the openness that will help facilitate a shift within our energy field with more ease. Okay, so everybody sitting up nice and straight. Take a deep breath in. Good, and exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. This time I want you to bring your awareness to a column of light running up and down your spine, okay? And with this next exhale, I want you to send that central column of light, like roots of a tree, all the way down into the crystalline core center of Mother Earth. So just allowing that column of light to sink down through the Earth's crust, through the crystalline caves of Gaia, all the way down into that liquid magenta crystalline core. And then with your breath, I want you to breathe that energy back up, pulling that liquid crystal energy all the way up that central column of light to the top of your head, and then exhaling. Good, and one more time, breathing it up and exhaling. Good, this time everyone bringing your awareness again to that central column of light, and we're going to extend it all the way up into the space of ether. So moving up out the top of your head, moving past the moon, past the sun, past our solar system, past our galaxy, passing the other galaxies in this universe, and coming up to an invisible force field there in the universe. And then with one more breath, allowing that central column of light to extend beyond that force field into the space of ether, the space of the Akasha. And then with your breath, bringing this energy back down, allowing it to mix with the earth energy that we brought up. And as these energies mix, the earth energy and the energy of the Akasha, mix inside of your body, this prepares your energy body, your light body, for the upgrade that you're about to receive, the energetic shift, the alignment back into oneness. And now I want to invite you all to drop into your heart space. So let's gather our consciousness inside of our mind. All of that brain power that we're using to process life, this meditation, gathering that all up into a beautiful crystal ball of consciousness. And then sinking that ball with your intention down into your heart space. And then putting your hands over your physical heart. Allowing yourself to more deeply drop into that heart space. And as you drop into your heart space, you find yourself sitting peacefully on a beach, in a beautiful cove. The waves are gently rolling in. There's mist over the ocean. And as you open your eyes and you gaze out on the horizon, you see that there is a boat washing up to shore, and you know intuitively that that boat is for you. And as the boat reaches the shore, you stand and you make your way over to the boat. And you know that this boat is here to carry you out beyond the cove. So in the boat you go, intuitively knowing that you're prepared to take this journey and that this boat was sent for you in this moment. And as you get into the boat and you begin to row, the peace and tranquility of this moment begins to set in. You can smell the salty air. You can hear the birds flying overhead, chirping, singing, calling to the ocean. And as you row around the edge of the cove, you see a great and very vast shore. And you notice a being there on the shore, so you decide to row closer. This being has a familiar presence. You feel instantly connected. You feel the love that you have for this being. And as you get closer, you begin to recognize that this is the person with whom you feel the separation, with whom you just miss. And you begin to get excited, and you begin to row to shore at the anticipation of the reunion and the connection again with this being. And as you make it to shore, you hop out of your boat and you run to embrace this person, and this person embraces you. And you have that moment of reconnection. Both of you knowing that this is such a magical moment, existing outside of time and space, but very real. And as you take that moment in deeply, you realize it's time for you to learn and grow even more. And you agree to learn and grow together. You agree to learn this lesson together. And as you turn out towards the ocean, very close in front of you, right where the water meets the shore and the mist from the waves is rising, you see a beautiful rainbow forming. You can see both sides of the rainbow touching down on the beach in a beautiful, perfect arch. And instinctively, your loved one knows to go and walk and stand underneath that rainbow. And you watch as your loved one goes and stands underneath the beautiful, vibrant colors of that rainbow. The red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the indigo, the violet. And as your loved one is standing under this rainbow, you begin to notice that the rainbow seems to be alive, seems to be moving, and it seems to be almost like transcending down over your loved one, enveloping your loved one in the different range of colors. Such a beautiful sight to see. And as this rainbow envelops every color, every inch of your loved one, you begin to notice that the physical density of the body that you recognize your loved one in is beginning to lighten, and it's beginning to turn into mist almost. It's beginning to vibrate so high that it is evaporating into every color of the rainbow. And you see the energy of your loved one evaporating and becoming one with the rainbow. And then it is your turn, and instinctively you know it's your turn to go stand underneath this rainbow. And as you stand underneath the rainbow begins to envelop you as well. With every color, all of that healing energy. And as you begin to receive all of that healing energy into your body, it begins to transcend your form, your physical density, and you too begin to evaporate, to become one with the rainbow. The physical limitations that held you in the body no longer exist. And you are now at one vibration with the rainbow. Just allowing yourself to be in this frequency of oneness for just a moment as you breathe. Feel free to stay in this space as long as you like. If you want to stay here longer, just pause the video. And when you're ready to come back, you can unpause the video. And when we're ready to come back to the here and now, to the present, we want to take one deep breath and release this meditation with a wah. Then wiggling your fingers and your toes, slowly moving your body, coming back into your space, blinking your eyes. It's very important when we do meditations like this that you come back in slowly, that you allow yourself to reacclimate as we cross the frequency time zones, right? So you're coming back in. Don't try to explain how you feel in this moment. Don't even be like checking in and seeing if you feel better. Just do some grounding, some connecting with Mother Earth, and just allow yourself to stay in this state of being. One more deep breath. My name is Emily Harrison, and I'm so glad that you guys have joined me here today. I hope that this has been a service to you. Namaste.